So Apiax is a regulatory technology company. We are almost 3 years old. We are 35 people in locations Zurich, Lisbon, London and Singapore. And we are on a mission to make the accessibility of regulation easy and make it, this very complex world, easy to access. So when we approached Altar, we had a very specific need. We had done our prototype on the back end already, but we did not have any front end kind of capabilities and also experience. And so we approached someone that could help us in doing that, but not only the implementation, but also consulting on the product side. And we have looked at various players, but with Altar it was just connecting very fast, and so this was the entry point. Well, the greatest advantage when you do something and outsource it is definitely time. So in the startup world, time is the currency a bit, right? So you have to be fast, you have to prove something, you also have a certain runway of your cash, and you have to prove things. And so time was a thing. We had to go, approach Altar. We had very tight time deadlines, and we talked about that and we achieved those goals. So that's the benefit of doing that step. Well, in general, I think, timing, what I said before, is becoming more and more important. And 15 years ago was a different kind of requirement on how fast to be than today. And today you have always the whole world. The whole world is your competition. There could be a startup in Brazil, there could be a startup in Canada or in India that does the same as you. So it's really time to market that is essential. And therefore, building MVPs outsourced is something that is not at all against something that is long-term creating value. The retreat experience was very good. Basically, you get together with a group of people in the same room, locked up, and then the whole day together. And then, of course, what you achieve in a place which is not your standard business place, the place of your business operations, that helps because you're not getting any phone calls or emails, no distraction. You just focus, in our case, on the product on 3 days. And at the end of that retreat, everyone knows what the mission is and what we're after. What we were like the most in working with Altar was, the diversity in the team skills they have. So it's not a development shop, it's more than that. You have product expertise, you have marketing expertise. They will question you how you want to sell your product and all of those things. So they basically bring all of those skills together, which is more important than just someone that actually engineers your solution. Yes, I think when you do something with someone like Altar, you expect more than just someone that you hand over a specification or an idea and they deliver a front end. You expect them to act in a way like a first client and or a first user that challenge you if you have done all kind of the validation on that. And that is very important. And at the same time, Altar was always trying to understand our bigger vision that was longer term than just that prototype that we did, because they really want to get it, understand the business model, and I understand why, because only that way you are able to produce that, what then makes it MVP that becomes a product, like it was in our case. So if looking for an agency to build an MVP or also go longer term, my advice is like the generic advice I have with business relationships in general. And that for me is next to all the skills and all the things that you can measure, it's basically, the trust that you build. And that is something that you can try to find out by phone. Maybe you even have to invest a little bit of time to meet someone. But that is really, when it comes down, where we take decisions, this is it, because this is what makes relationships longer term. And this is my advice for business and for choosing an MVP provider.